CollectAWrestlePalooza. CollectAWrestlePalooza.
Hey, how's it going, wrestling fans? Tom here from CollectAWrestlePalooza. Today I'm counting down the top 5 highest prices paid for wrestling VHS tapes at eBay auction. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you want to find out how I do these top 5 lists, you can go into the archive and find a number of top 5 videos. I'll explain how I select what to include and not include and the criteria for my top 5 videos. If you have seen these before, welcome back and I appreciate the support. We're going to jump right in here. At number 5 is 1999 WCW Fall Brawl, which sold at eBay auction for $125. Look at all the superstars on the cover. We've got Lex Luger, the total package. We've got Sid Vicious, Diamond Dallas Page. Great image of Sting from the Crow phase in his career, and of course Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan as a face, not as a heel. The thing that determines the price on most wrestling VHS tapes is rarity. If you think about it, all of the tapes have all of the superstars, so it's not like you're getting a Hulk Hogan tape or you're getting a Macho Man tape. You're getting a tape that has all the top stars from that event. So unless there's something special about the event, generally it's just the rarity that tape collectors go for. So I'm guessing that Fall Brawl is a rare tape. I don't know, but selling a raw copy for $125 is a pretty nice price. So moving on to 4 here, we've got WWF Wrestlefest 1993, which sold at eBay auction for $164. I don't know what's included on this tape, but I'm guessing again that it's rare if it sold for $164. You can see that Big Boss Man is on the front of it. He's got his arms raised. He probably just nightsticked someone, and that was the result of the nightsticking, is a, hey, how's it going to the audience? Anyway, this video, again, I don't know much about it. I'm guessing that it's a compilation. I don't know if Wrestlefest was actually an event back in 1993. I don't remember it ever being one, but you can see at the bottom it says bonus do-it-yourself car repairs with Bobby Heenan, so it does sound like a compilation. And you can see, looks like the Matador applying an armbar maybe to Repo Man. So I'm guessing this is another one that sold for a lot because of rarity. If you just look at the superstars on the front, you can see that WWF, even though Big Boss Man and El Matador are definitely Hall of Famers, that's not really top of the line superstars like Stone Cold, The Rock, Hulk Hogan. So they probably didn't include as many they didn't release as many tapes, I should say, so I'm guessing the $164 again is due to rarity. Number 3 is an awesome tape. Look at this, Abdullah the Butcher, en français, in French, saying horrifiant. I'm probably not saying that right, but horrific scenes. I'm trying to remember my high school French and my bad French accent. Massacre sanglant. Look at Abdullah. He's got the black hood on, and that is a menacing, scary man. Everyone who grew up in the 80s and 90s knows that they were legitimately scared of Abdullah the Butcher, myself included, and he truly did blur the lines between fantasy and reality, because he would really cut his opponents and he would hurt them. And he is a member of the WWF Hall of Fame. You know, he's one of the first hardcore wrestlers that ever existed, so his tapes from this time have a mystique about them. It's like something that you're not supposed to see. It's something that you'd find in the back corner of the video store in the dark corner, and you'd be embarrassed to rent it and hope no one watched you rent it, because it is Abdullah the Butcher. And that's the reason I think that this one sold for $203. There are a few Abdullah the Butcher tapes out there. I've never actually seen this one, so I don't know how rare it is. I'm guessing because I've never seen it that it is quite rare, but I think as well this appeals to that sentiment of the horror film, the, you know, tape you're not supposed to see. It also was listed as a big box, and there is something about horror collectors and big box tapes, definitely a segment of the hobby that people will pay top dollar for. So Abdullah the Butcher, number 3, $203. Number 2, we've got the match made in heaven, the match made in hell, or something like that. Mega Powers, Mega Bucks. There were a lot of different storylines happening around this time, but this is SummerSlam 88. What a storied rivalry between Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. That was what happened at this time, and it was Andre the Giant also saying goodbye to all the fans as a heel, which was very, very sad when he was aligned with $1 Million Man, but it also was probably the height of his career, so they did know what they were doing with that character. But anyway, SummerSlam 1988, top dollar because this one is sealed. You just don't see VHSs from this time that still have the seal on them. And also, this one did have a watermark on the bottom, and I don't have that pictured here, but it was a nice watermark, white watermark on the bottom of the cassette. So again, you know, in 1988, if you bought this, you didn't buy it to collect it. You did not buy it thinking that it was going to go up in value. You bought it to watch it. So very, very hard to find sealed copies, which is why this one sold for $255. And finally, number 1 is Wrestlemania IV. A sealed copy sold for $265. So this one is actually a low price for a sealed Wrestlemania IV, and I think it's because it's a later release. I don't know this for sure, but I do know that there are some tapes that are Wrestlemania IV, and the price on them is $59.95. And this one, the price on it is $39.95. So I am guessing that this one was released later. My guess is that the prices started high, and then as it got to be an older and older event, the prices went down. So $39.95 would be a lower price, which would be indicative of a later release. Again, that's just my theory. If folks know the answer to that, please leave a comment and let us know. But I think the reason that this one did not sell for more is because, like I said, it would be a later release. Also, it is wrapped in plastic, so it's a 2-tape set wrapped in plastic, and it has that price sticker on the front, which kind of distracts, but luckily they didn't put it over the faces of Hulk Hogan or Andre the Giant. So ultra rare tape, not taking anything away from it, but generally you'll see a sealed Wrestlemania IV $500 plus, but this week our top number 1 tape is $265 for a sealed copy of Wrestlemania IV. So that does it for this week. Thank you for watching the top 5 prices paid for wrestling tapes at eBay auction. I hope you enjoyed this list. Leave a comment, let us know which was your favorite or which one you wish had been included on this list. Have a great week. Happy collecting.
CollectAWrestlePalooza. CollectAWrestlePalooza.